Welcome to 24-Hour Sports. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Today's question is, can Derek Carr save a team? We think about New York Jets, Tennessee Titans, Carolina Panthers, New Orleans Saints. Can he come in and do it? And historically, we look at the last quarterback who wasn't considered elite to win a championship, Nick Foles. Jared Goff got a team to the Super Bowl. Joe Flacco even won a Super Bowl. But in today's NFL, with these elite quarterbacks, Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, can it get done? Can Derek Carr come in the right situation, with the right defense, with the right weapons? Can he channel it up for 4 playoff games? That's the topic of today's video. And we're going to look at the film. There's some good things in there, some bad things when we talk about Derek Carr. But ultimately, I want to let you be the judge. I want to let you decide this in the comments after the end of this video and tell me, in the right situation, maybe New York with that young defense, can he save them? Can he save the Tennessee Titans and work along with Derrick Henry, Treylon Burks? Can he do something like that? In today's NFL, it's hard to see it right now, but I just want to look at the tape. What is Derek Carr right now? Is he still a top 15, top 10 quarterback? Can he still perform? What are we exactly getting for a team who may be in the market for Derek Carr? And that's going to start us off with this first play. So it's funny, it kind of fits the theme of what I was talking about when I said this wasn't an ideal situation for any quarterback in the National Football League. First play right here, he gets sacked. And the worst pressure for a quarterback is from the interior. He got pressure from the interior. He got pressured off the edges. It was just all bad for this Oakland Raiders offensive line. And for Derek Carr, I think that messed up some of his technique. We see him throwing off the back foot sometimes. We see him speeding up his progressions, not reading the entire field sometimes. And I think that's having that mental clock in your head, knowing my offensive line can't hold up for that long. But it's just kind of what you got to deal with. And people expect you to perform with this. Derek Carr is not the most mobile guy. Whatever team he goes to, the offensive line has to be solid. So looking at this play, understandably, when you run the ball out of strong formations, ISO formations, you got to have pass plays out of it, of course. But I just think Derek Carr, in some of the situations, he just didn't look comfortable to me. It's interesting because right here, I think the timing is just a tick off. As soon as he gets out of his break, boom, that ball should be coming his way. It is just a 0.2. It's such a small detail, but this also leads to an incompletion. He airmails the throw, and that might be the best thing for this play because it's good coverage by the corner. He recovers well. But like I said, it didn't look comfortable, especially in these last 2 weeks. And right here, this is some of the critical things that I'm talking about because this can be a week 1 error, but in week 16, I just can't have it. He got off-man coverage by the Pittsburgh Steelers. So the speed out, this is what Davante Adams runs. It's a great route against this look, and we got this ball inside. That can be a pick 6 to the house on what should be an easy throw to the sideline. And it's things like that. When I say the connection just seemed a little off to me. Even sometimes when the protection was good, it just wasn't there from the quarterback. So Derek Carr, like I said, some things he has to get under wraps. And at this point in his career, we have to wonder, can Derek Carr protect the football? And right here, the ball just gets away from Derek Carr sometimes. And I could understand what he's trying to do, but you have to also understand Hunter Renfrow is not settling right here. Because I think Derek Carr wants Hunter Renfrow to settle in this soft spot between that linebacker and Minkah Fitzpatrick. And that's why that ball is on that back shoulder. But right here, you can easily lead this ball through that seam and let Hunter Renfrow run. But also on the other side of this thing, when watching Derek Carr, what impressed me the most was under duress. I think when he has room to move around, when he has room to step up in the pocket, he can do that, and he does it well. Right here, we see him. Simple drop back, under duress, got a rusher in his face, and he delivers a strike to Hunter Renfrow for this touchdown. And again, there's plays that give you room for hope for Derek Carr. Right here, he scrambles out of the pocket against a man coverage look by the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he delivers a crossbody strike. Okay, there's not a lot of quarterbacks in the NFL who can do this, with the zip on the ball. So it's really a battle between two, because we got to look at the good and just think, what makes him comfortable? How can we replicate this in our system? Because, like I said, in the right situation, there may be hope. But what is the ceiling in that right situation? Can he get hot and lead a team to the Super Bowl? Because when we're talking about this thing, every team's in it to win Super Bowls, all right? We have to think Devontae Adams had over 1,000 yards, but how much could he really have had? Because right here, he gets open and the ball is forced to be early because of the pressure from the offensive line. That's why I say it's no person to blame in this thing. I understand Las Vegas' point of view, because you don't think Derek Carr can take you to a Super Bowl. He has a very large contract, cap hit, and by cutting him, that puts you in position to save money, to do other things with your team. So I can understand it from both sides, but I wouldn't say that Derek Carr was the problem with the Oakland Raiders. I think if Will Levis comes in, CJ Stroud, anybody comes in with this same offensive line without any, rhythm timing like we see right here, people are going to struggle in this system, on this team. And with that, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. But I'm really interested to hear and know, what team would Derek Carr fit on? What is the ceiling for a team with Derek Carr? Let's hypothetically say New York Jets. If that's the team you feel should get Derek Carr, what is the ceiling for that team? Because I think they were clicking on all cylinders. And then the entire Zach Wilson situation, Mike White getting hurt. So, I'm torn between a decision right now on how I feel about this. The Teneesee Titans, can they run to a Super Bowl and Derek Carr do just enough to get it done? Let me know below in the comments. I think this is a pretty interesting topic, a pretty interesting one. And that's going to be it for today. We out.